working in a round with stripes brings something that we have to address. Here I have something that I'm working on, and it's in stripes in 2 colors. So it's working around, and I wanted to show you something that I have here. When we're working around, you're probably familiar with that idea that you're actually working on a spiral. It doesn't come around to the same spot. So what happens that when you come to the beginning of round marker, you actually are offset like that. So when you look at my work, and I'm to illustrate that, I'm going to use the paper here. So here's my stripe in purple, and then I did nothing to change that. So I'm just going through with another color. And I started the green right here. So I just finished the purple right here. So that's my end of round marker. And I began new stitch of the next round in green. But when you look at that, you see how the green and purple coincide. So that's your jog. And when you open that more, so you could see clearly how it just looks like it's jumped here. And the same thing on the purple here. So to tame the jog, there are a few things that you could do. And in my book, The Art of Seamless Knitting, I have 4 different methods that I'm describing there. So here I'm going to show 2 of them. One is done right here. So if I put the paper now on that spot, and it's the same spot at the beginning of round, see how smoothly it goes now? It's green with the green. Although I just finished the purple and I switched to green. So some methods work better than others, and I will show 2 that are most commonly used. So let me show you method number 1, how to tame the jog. I have green stripe first made, 4 rows here, and then for both methods, actually, you want to switch to another color and do 1 round before you start using this method. So I am finishing my first round of purple here, and I have 1 more stitch to go. So here I am, and that stitch is a little longer because I switch the colors. So I'm going to pull a little bit on the green to have good tension. And then since I am at the beginning of round, every round you want to swap the yarns, although you're not using green anymore. So it's your resting yarn at this point. So you want to take the purple color underneath of green, like this, and put the green away and just work with the purple. So here is the method that helps us to tame the jog. In this first method, we are going to slip the first stitch. We're not going to knit that at all for this round, so just slip it. And then we continue knitting after that. And just do this. And you don't need to do that on the next round. All throughout purple stripe, you just knit, knit, knit. When you get to the next color, you will need to do that again on the second round of the color. So how this looks, it's kind of hard to show right now because I just have 1 round of it and my stitches are on the needle. But right below here, I've done that before. So this is the spot where I was doing exactly what I was showing. So here we have that separation between the previous round and the new round, and you hardly see what's happening there. So what really happens is by slipping that stitch, you pull in the green a little bit up and kind of level it up. And then you see how you don't really have a jog anymore there. So that's a pretty good method to use. So let's look at the second method that we will be using for taming the jog. This method is actually done by Meg Swenson, and it's also very easy and it's a very effective method. So I am here at the beginning of round, and I just swapped my colors, as you see, and I'm ready to start my next round. I've done first row in purple, and I'm continuing with purple, but if I just do nothing, that's going to be a jog. So what we will do now, we will pick up the stitch that is below in green, and we'll put this, you might even hold the purple stitch so it doesn't fall off the needle, and you put this on the needle. So let me show it again. So here's the purple stitch that you just did in the previous row. This stitch right here is the stitch that was done in the previous row in green. I'm taking one side of it and I'm kind of pulling it, putting it on the needle. And I am going to knit them together. And after that, I'll just continue doing my round. So again, it's hard to see right now because it's on the needle, but let me show you the spot where I've done that. So it's right here. So I'm going from green to purple. See how they line up? There's no jog. So this is very effective.